Attention and the Adolescent Brain. Created by Anya,
Dara,
Sean!
Miriam.
The first topic we will discuss is the human brain. Here's some interesting facts. The human brain is like a computer that stores our memory and controls our actions. The human brain weighs around 1.5 kg. Yawning cools down an overheated brain. The brain is primarily made up of 6 areas. These are the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, cerebellum, the brainstem, and the temporal lobe.
but what do they mean? Frontal lobe involves areas such as motor function, parietal lobe devoted partially to touch, occipital lobe devoted to vision, cerebellum is essential for coordinated movement, the brainstem is used for breathing and swallowing, and the temporal lobe is devoted to hearing.
Introducing the developing brain. Shown is a scan of the human brain during adolescence, with the blue area indicating maturing of the brain. Effects on the adolescent brain including alcohol and substance abuse, stress, and sleep. Teenagers are less likely to be put off by stress and therefore are susceptible to addiction. Alcohol affects the prefrontal cortex. Stress affects your prefrontal cortex and hippocampus, which can lead to depression and low concentration levels. The average amount of sleep a teenager gets is 7 hours, when in fact they should be getting 9 hours. Inadequate sleep can result in depression, irritability, and impulsive behavior.
Physical activity improves memory and attention. It has also been proven to promote growth of new brain cells. Studies show children perform better in testing after having participated in physical activity. Physical activity also increases the volume of the prefrontal cortex.
The brain in transition. In addition to being a new transitional time in physical, intellectual, emotional, and social development, adolescence is a time of important changes in the structure and function of the brain. Research related to attention and the adolescent brain. One key way in which the brain develops during adolescence is called synaptic pruning. Synaptic pruning is effectively the strengthening of the parts of the brain we frequent and the disposal of the parts we don't. Adolescent behavior is strongly affected by the changes which are taking place in the brain. The mere presence of our peers and friends can trigger our reward center to release endorphins into our brain. This may make teenagers more inclined to take risks when they're with their friends. The adolescent brain more readily and more quickly releases dopamine into the brain as a result of these behaviors. Reward tunnel vision behavior can follow, which affects our ability to pay attention.
Created using Powtoon.